Have you ever felt your heart race after a stressful day, or noticed how quickly you get tired doing things that once felt easy? For many people, these moments are brushed off as normal, but they can be quiet reminders of how much our heart health affects everyday life. Heart disease doesn't usually appear overnight. It often builds slowly, shaped by daily habits, food choices, stress levels, and lifestyle patterns we barely notice. And yet, the heart is working for you every second, pumping life through your body without a break. The question is, are we supporting it the way it supports us? In today's fast-paced world, convenience often replaces nourishment. Processed foods, irregular meals, and long hours of sitting have become part of modern life. Over time, these habits can contribute to symptoms like fatigue, shortness of breath, high blood pressure, or cholesterol imbalances, early signs that the heart may be under strain. The good news is that food isn't just fuel. It's information for your body. What you eat can influence inflammation, blood flow, energy levels, and overall cardiovascular wellness in powerful ways. Think about the people you care about: parents, partners, children, or even yourself. A strong and healthy heart means more energy to play, work, travel, and enjoy life without constant worry. Nutrition plays a key role in heart health, not through extreme diets or quick fixes, but through simple, consistent choices. Certain foods are rich in nutrients that support healthy arteries, balanced cholesterol, stable blood sugar, and a steady heartbeat. They work quietly in the background, day after day, shaping long-term wellness. But with so much conflicting health advice online, it's easy to feel confused. Should you avoid fats completely? Are carbs the enemy? Is heart healthy, food bland, or boring? Many people want to improve their lifestyle but don't know where to start, or which foods truly make a difference. Understanding the connection between diet and heart health can feel overwhelming, especially when symptoms aren't always obvious. So what if some of the most powerful tools for protecting your heart are already sitting on your plate or waiting at your local grocery store? What if small changes in what you eat could support better circulation, stronger energy, and long-term wellness? And most importantly, how do you know which foods actually help your heart, and which ones are quietly holding it back? For many people, heart health becomes a concern only after something feels wrong. A sudden spike in blood pressure during a routine checkup, persistent tiredness that doesn't go away with rest, or chest discomfort that's easy to ignore at first. Often, these early signs are subtle and mistaken for stress, aging, or a busy lifestyle. Behind the scenes, factors like poor nutrition, lack of physical activity, smoking, unmanaged stress, and poor sleep slowly place extra pressure on the heart and blood vessels. Daily habits play a bigger role than most realize. Long hours of sitting, relying on sugary snacks for quick energy, and choosing heavily processed foods can contribute to inflammation and unhealthy cholesterol levels. Over time, these patterns may affect circulation, oxygen delivery, and overall cardiovascular function. Even emotional stress and anxiety can influence heart rhythm and blood pressure, showing how closely mental wellness and physical health are connected. Real-life experiences often tell the story best. Many people only start paying attention to their heart after a health scare in the family or a doctor's warning that something needs to change. That moment of awareness can feel overwhelming, filled with questions about diet, lifestyle, and long-term risks. The challenge isn't just knowing that change is needed. It's understanding what steps truly support heart wellness without turning daily life upside down. And this raises an important concern. If heart health is shaped by everyday choices, how many of those choices are we making without realizing their long-term impact? Living with an unhealthy heart is not always dramatic or obvious. For many people, it feels like a quiet loss of confidence in their own body. You may hesitate to take the stairs, feel uneasy during physical activity, or worry when your heart beats faster than expected. These experiences can create emotional stress, fear, and even denial. Some people push through the discomfort, telling themselves it's just exhaustion or anxiety, while others become overly cautious, afraid that any effort might make things worse. This emotional burden often goes unspoken, yet it deeply affects quality of life and overall wellness. From a medical perspective, heart health is influenced by a complex mix of genetics, environment, and lifestyle. Family history can raise risk, but daily habits often determine how those risks unfold. Poor diet, high sodium intake, excess sugar, and unhealthy fats can gradually affect blood vessels and heart function. Over time, this may contribute to conditions like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or insulin resistance, issues that quietly strain the cardiovascular system. The challenge is that these changes can develop without clear symptoms, making it easy to believe everything is fine until it's not. There are also common misconceptions that add to the problem. Many people assume heart disease only affects older adults or those who appear unhealthy. Others believe that taking medication alone is enough, without addressing nutrition, movement, or stress management. In reality, lifestyle plays a powerful role in heart wellness, energy levels, and long-term health outcomes. Busy routines, emotional eating, and lack of sleep can slowly undo the body's natural balance. As these factors combine, the heart works harder just to keep up. Fatigue becomes normal, shortness of breath feels familiar, and warning signs blend into everyday life. This leads to an uncomfortable question many avoid facing. If so much of heart health is shaped by daily choices, what happens when those choices continue unchecked for years? There often comes a turning point when the body can no longer stay quiet. The warning signs become harder to ignore. Frequent chest tightness, dizziness, swelling in the legs, irregular heartbeat, or breathlessness during simple daily tasks. These symptoms can feel frightening, especially when they appear suddenly or grow stronger over time. What makes this stage so dangerous is that many people still delay action, hoping the discomfort will pass or blaming it on stress, lack of sleep, or temporary fatigue. As heart health declines, the risks increase quickly. Reduced blood flow can affect not just the heart, but the brain, kidneys, and overall energy levels. Simple routines like walking, working, or even resting may feel exhausting. Emotionally, this stage can bring anxiety, guilt, and regret, wishing earlier signs had been taken more seriously. Families may notice changes too: less activity, mood shifts, and a growing dependence on others. The impact of poor cardiovascular health extends far beyond the heart itself. Medical professionals often describe this phase as a critical window. Blood pressure may rise further, cholesterol imbalances may worsen, and inflammation can quietly damage blood vessels. Without attention, the risk of serious events like heart attack or stroke becomes more real, not distant or hypothetical. What's unsettling is that many of these risks are shaped by years of unnoticed habits and choices. This is the moment when awareness becomes urgent. The heart has been sending signals all along, some loud, some subtle. The real question now is whether those signals will finally be heard before the body reaches a point where turning back becomes much harder. What makes this stage even more alarming is how often the real problem stays hidden. Many people receive a delayed diagnosis because early heart-related symptoms don't always match what they expect. Instead of sharp pain, they may feel jaw discomfort, back pain, nausea, or unusual fatigue. These signs are frequently mistaken for indigestion, anxiety, or muscle strain. As a result, valuable time is lost while the heart continues to struggle in silence. Another common mistake is relying on the absence of pain as reassurance. Some people believe that if there's no intense chest pain, their heart must be fine. Others assume that being young, slim, or physically active automatically protects them from cardiovascular issues. In reality, stress, poor sleep, inflammation, hormonal changes, and hidden nutrient deficiencies can all affect heart wellness, regardless of appearance. This false sense of security can delay lifestyle changes that support long-term health. Unexpected complications can also appear when the heart is under constant strain. Irregular heart rhythms, sudden spikes in blood pressure, or drops in energy can disrupt daily life without warning. Even mental clarity and mood may suffer, as reduced circulation affects the brain. These changes often create frustration and fear, especially when medical tests don't immediately provide clear answers. As confusion grows, so does the risk of ignoring the deeper issue. The heart may be signaling distress in subtle ways that don't fit the textbook image of heart disease. And this raises a troubling thought. How many people are living on the edge of a serious health event, unaware that the signs have already been there all along? The turning point comes when people finally realize that heart health isn't just about avoiding disease. It's about giving the heart what it truly needs to thrive every single day. Experts emphasize that the heart responds to consistent, simple choices: balanced nutrition, regular movement, stress management, and sleep that allows the body to repair. What's surprising is how powerful small changes can be when they're done right. One unexpected discovery from cardiovascular research is that certain everyday foods can actively support healthy arteries, reduce inflammation, and help maintain stable blood pressure and cholesterol levels. These aren't exotic superfoods or complicated diets. They're items that many of us already see in grocery stores but may overlook. Medical studies show that incorporating heart-supportive foods into daily life can have measurable effects on circulation, energy, and long-term wellness, even before noticeable symptoms appear. This means the window to strengthen your heart is much wider than many assume. The realization is empowering. The body gives signals early, and the right choices can literally shift your heart's trajectory toward better health, instead of waiting for a crisis to force action. Here's the twist that often surprises people. While heart disease is commonly thought of as an inevitable result of aging or genetics, lifestyle choices can significantly influence outcomes, no matter your starting point. Even small, consistent adjustments in what you eat and how you move can create ripple effects that impact energy, mood, and resilience. The key is knowing which choices truly matter and how to make them part of your life without feeling overwhelmed. What follows next in this video will reveal exactly which foods have the most profound impact on supporting a strong and healthy heart, and why they work in ways most people never expect. By now, it's clear that supporting a strong and healthy heart isn't about drastic measures or short-term fixes. It's about consistent, mindful choices that nourish the body from the inside out. Eating a variety of nutrient-rich foods, like leafy greens, berries, whole grains, nuts, and fatty fish, can provide antioxidants, fiber, and healthy fats that help maintain healthy blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Pairing good nutrition with regular movement, whether it's walking, swimming, or light strength training, supports circulation, strengthens the heart muscle, and boosts overall wellness. Equally important are daily habits that protect heart health. Managing stress through meditation, deep breathing, or simple mindfulness techniques can reduce inflammation and improve cardiovascular function. Prioritizing sleep allows the body to repair and maintain energy, while staying hydrated and limiting processed foods or excess sugar reduces strain on the heart. Awareness is key. Paying attention to early warning signs, understanding your personal risk factors, and making gradual, realistic changes can prevent complications and improve long-term quality of life. Ultimately, the heart responds to care, not fear. Small, consistent steps can lead to noticeable improvements in energy, mood, and overall health. By embracing these habits, you're not just protecting your heart. You're investing in a stronger, healthier, and more vibrant life. The choices you make today can shape your heart for years to come, one meal, one walk, and one mindful decision at a time.